Good morning, everybody. I'm Ed Parcaut here with Mike Kelly, and there's something wrong with my computer today because I don't know if people can hear us.
I can hear you.
I know, but I'm looking at there. It's not giving me this board over here,
The up and down.
the board.
Weird.
But, who knows? Let's see what it says here. Audio testing, roadcaster. We're good. I'll just move on.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Good morning, Ed. How you doing?
Well, it's been Rotary, so it's Thursday. I hope I was doing all right. But
for turning it to a club assembly at the last minute, it was a good meeting.
It's in the last minute. What are you talking about?
Well,
I planned that well.
I
had a whole week.
I know you did. We turned it to that last week.
Yeah. Well, it's because this whole
speech
contest that we normally do in Rotary, that we normally, I think, Enox, and now we reached out to Elliot, but a lot of the speech people just aren't coming in to. We do a speech contest, within our little area, right? We do 5220 in district wide, but we're doing a local one, and each club normally has one, and then you take your club up against another club, and they have the one next month.
Right.
We couldn't get anybody to this point to step up and say, I want to do the speech for you guys. And it's basically on how does Rotary make hope in the world? And it's a pretty easy subject.
Well,
and Desiree's like, oh, is it, how long is it? I said, I think it's about 10 minutes. Oh, I thought it was 2 minutes. 2 minutes? What are you going to say in 2 minutes?
Yes. Well, I just hope that Rotary can create some hope in the world. Thanks so much for listening.
And how does that happen? Each year, the person comes up with their new slogan.
Yeah, exactly.
No, thank you.
Well, next year's theme.
Yeah, magic.
It's magic.
Okay.
Gonna be some crazy ass meetings.
You're gonna have
watch me pull a rabbit out of my butt.
Yeah.
A hat.
You're gonna have somebody show up and do magic your first meeting.
Yeah, I'm either first or second. I've actually got a couple of musicians who are very good magicians. Maybe a math magician can come. I don't know.
All right. So today's thing was fourth quarter GDP first read. So that is the fourth quarter of last year, the first read on it, and then they'd read it again, and then they read it again, and it's like, that's the worst story I've ever heard.
Well, every time you read something, you can pick up something new. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. These numbers mean this.
Right. So it showed that the U.S. economy grew at a 3.3% annualized pace, which is a decline from quarter three of 4.9%.
Okay. That's
but
good.
Stronger than the 2% estimate they thought was going to happen.
Which they pulled out of the air.
Well, of course, I could have told you that people were spending money in December and
that
buying stuff for Christmas, putting on credit cards and putting on ability, those pay later programs. And the question is, are they going to pay later, or that's just going to go into collections? I think we're going to get hit really hard before you know it. And because people don't really have the money that people think they do. What I mean is, people have been living off credit cards, cash that they got back in the pandemic, and that's all gone.
How's that song go? I ain't got no money.
Or you can be Rodney Dangerfield and says, I'm so poor I can't even pay attention. You remember that one?
I do.
Yeah. And so, and in this report has the core PCE that they look at on a quarterly basis, which is the Fed's main focus, which is coming. The monthly's coming out tomorrow, but this is the core, and it's at 2%, right at Fed's target. But we'll see what the reading tomorrow is for the year-over-year figure and month-over-month figure.
Maybe they'll turn the paper over. Oh, that's what that says.
Yeah, new home sales, which measures signed contracts on new homes. Good thing it's called new home sales and
not old home sales.
Rose 8% in December to a 664 unit analyzed pace, which was revised from 615,000. Sales are up 4.4% year over year.
Wow.
But there was nothing being sold a year ago.
I know. So you could only go up.
Right. But it tells you a lot of people in December got into contract and bought a home. I was busiest December I've had in a long time.
Well, it was fairly busy for me as well, but traditionally November, December are my busiest 2 months, traditionally, and has been. Well, this April will be for 34 years.
Wow. At the current pace of sales, there's a 8.2 month supply. This is for new homes.
Okay.
Not this is new homes,
right? Which
is down from 9.2%. However, only 81,000 are completed.
Okay.
So that's not 81,000 is not an 8-month supply of new homes.
Right.
They're just saying that we're on signed contracts that are waiting. So if you look at the pace of sales versus homes that are completed available supply, there's only a 1.46% month supply.
Yeah. So you got signed contracts and, hey, you can move my dirt now.
Yeah.
Put in a slab.
You got signed contracts and we can't get to it because of the rain.
Yeah. No kidding.
Median home price was reported at $413,200 for that, which is down 3% from November and down 4% from this time last year. What does that mean? They're just maybe building cheaper homes, smaller homes. Yeah. Or, a lot of what are you doing?
I'm grabbing numbers.
Oh, yeah. They're making this stuff up. No, they're looking at we're not moving stuff all over the place, right? We have higher price, I would say, in California,
right.
In other states in Northeast and other places that was doing much better. They probably have lower price homes, and that's all that is. That's just saying that what are being sold, not that they're selling them for less.
Right. Well, and just like California, we talked about that subdivision yesterday that, they're projecting and starting in the mid 4s. I guarantee you they'll be in the mid 5s by next year when they've actually broken ground.
Yeah, because they're not. Yeah, that's just a sound good number.
Yeah, it is.
Excited. Initial jobless claims came out today like it does every Thursday.
Right.
And it rose 25,000 to 214,000, coming off the lowest figure, what we've seen in a long time. And a lot of that had to do with holiday.
Right.
Continuing claims, or those continue to receive benefits after their initial claim, rose 27,000 to 1.833 million, which is a number I've seen before. But it's not saying that. I've seen that number like a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
And this figure continues to rise as it signals that it's harder to find jobs once being laid off.
Right.
Now they're saying there was 2 jobs for every 1 person. Now there is 2 people for every one job.
Yeah. So, and we expected that number to rise.
Right.
Not that we're the predictors of all the predictions, but we could be the predictor of most of the predictions sometimes.
What are you predicting? Yeah.
I just predicted we expected that to
And
rise.
durable good orders, do we care about it? I don't know. I'll just tell you anyway. We're flat in December, much worse than the 1.1% rise that I expected. However, when you strip out transportation costs and other stuff, this report is influenced by aircraft orders, which rose 0.6%, which is stronger than the 2% anticipated.
Are those the aircrafts they're buying for the Ukraine?
No, aircraft, not aircrafts. They have one. They're building one.
That one really expensive one that can do everything.
Yeah. So if you look at the core, it's up 0.3%, which is better than the 1%. Shipments, which imputed into the GDP data, is about in line with estimates. So basically, these numbers are coming in. They're pulling these numbers out of, like you were doing, out of the air.
Right.
And when they don't come in, oh my goodness, we're so much worse.
Yeah. Oh, poor us.
But that's so. If you just look at today's number, that's most important. Initial jobless claims are up, which is telling you it's much harder. People are losing their jobs. New home sales are still doing well.
Mm-hmm.
And fourth quarter GDP is a lie.
It's a lie. It's a lie. Good morning, Brad Vondrak. How are you doing?
You got a comment?
No comment. I just saw that he's on.
Oh.
He's a good dude. As president.
Oh, because he liked it.
Yeah, he likes something.
Yeah, how's that Tuolumne County working? They had a surge of homes, 3.
Yeah.
To the listings.
And their next door neighbor had some event yesterday that looked like it went off fairly well. So,
oh, really? No, because I saw his stuff on TikTok and he's like, this week we had a lot of our listings. And it was up like 3. But to them, that's
that could be a lot.
Yeah.
Hey, I think they probably have more listings than all of Stanislaus County does right now, to tell you the truth.
Well, no, we'll find out tomorrow statewide what's going on.
There we go.
Yeah. So that's pretty much all I have today. Is there's been, again, don't forget. Oh, remember yesterday we were talking, I totally forgot what I wanted to talk about.
With the insurance?
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
you should talk about it on this.
That's what I said. Yeah. So be careful. All right. So I had a client who I'm doing a loan for, a reverse mortgage, and we're going through the whole process. And I found out the property is a PUD, where a lot of people think it's a condo. It was given to him by his mom through a transfer. He went and got insurance. The insurance agent did a condo policy for him, not a PUD policy, which is like a single family home.
Yeah.
Policy.
Explain a condo policy.
Condo policy is like a renter's policy. It just covers your stuff,
your dresser.
It doesn't cover the walls, the roof, everything about it in case there's a fire. So for the past almost 5 years, he's owned this place, and if it would have burned down, he would not have been able to rebuild it.
No, but he could have got 4 new.
He could have got all his clothes. Yeah, he could have got
some
clothes. Yeah. So moral of the story is make sure that if you are in a condo, you truly are in a condo. And these are the parkways over off in series. Those are PUDs.
Yeah.
If you're not connected, if you had to do work on your roof yourself and not the association, you're probably
Chances are it's a PUD.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he replaced the roof, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That should have been his first indicator.
But he's older and other issues and other stuff.
Well,
So
no, and the consumer doesn't know.
right.
They're told when they get the property by, like his mom, it's a condo.
Well,
No,
the insurance company should have checked.
they really should have.
And because don't get me wrong, when you read a lot of stuff, when I started on this, I was like, it's a condo. But when I researched more, it's the same thing that happened with the one here in Modesto that is a PUD that everybody thought was a condo, and I'm doing VA loans in there, and he's like, how can you do that? I'm not telling you. Have your client come to me. Well, I researched it. I know how to do it. So when I looked at the legal description, it really didn't spell it out either. However, when you go in there deeper, and then I looked into, so if you're doing reverse mortgage, most of them are FHA. So when I went in to check on the FHA website to see if there was a approved condo complex or whatever, it wasn't, and it was denied at one point. That's your first sign that potentially that is a PUD. It could be the fact that there was too many non-owner occupants, but that's not what this was. I was like, okay, that's a first sign. I researched it more. Even my underwriter was like, no, it's a PUD. And then there's actually a HUD site where you can find out approved PUDs.
So hopefully you close on that soon.
No, they're signing tomorrow.
Okay. So
soon. It's soon. Yeah, it's done.
Yeah.
It was just fixing the insurance, because the issue it still is, he doesn't have much money. It's like, okay, until this policy is paid for, you're not fully covered.
Right.
So no smoking, no smoking in bed.
Yeah. Or even in a recliner. Because chances are you fall asleep. Okay.
Boy, I did in mine yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. My foot's a lot better today than it was yesterday. So yesterday I kind of sat in a chair for a while with it up, and I actually snoozed. It was kind of cool.
Good. Well, that's a good way to stop right there. Let's go take a nap.
Let's go snooze.
All right.
All right.
Everybody make it a great day. Thanks for being here. We really appreciate you making comments and other stuff. If you have any questions, reach out to us. I'm Ed Parcaut everywhere. If you need a book of mine to help with your clients, just reach out to me and I'll send you a bunch of them. Again, Mike, thanks for being here, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
And I'm Mike Kelly somewhere. Bye, kids.
Make it a great day. Bye.